Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Light Fragments Oracle. I'm so happy that you are here. And if you are new here, my name is Susie. And I found my passion. I'm embracing pro-aging, not anti-aging, because we still have a life to live. And I know that there are many of you, thousands of you out there that feel the same way. We reach a point in our lives where we begin to embrace our gray hair, doing the things that we love and have always loved, that we have put aside to take care of our children, be there for our spouses, be there for our jobs. And the time is now. Girlfriends, guy friends, the time is now. Because the clock is going to continue to tick. And so it's really important to find a passion. And that's why I'm here, so that I can talk about stuff like this. And I'm going to get into this video because we've got some exciting things to share. Me and my spiritual team, okay? My two dogs. We have some special items to share with you today. Some from Temu, and finally, I ordered some Jones Road products. Paid for all of this myself. So let's start with Temu first, and that will keep you thinking about the Jones Road. I got it yesterday. I did try it on my skin, and oh my goodness, I have thoughts. And I'm going to share them with you. This is my personal opinion at almost 65 on the Jones Road WTFoundation. And I think you're going to like what I have to say. So let's get into the Temu products first. Let me tell you a little something about Temu. If you are afraid to order from Temu, I have not downloaded the app and I will not order off my phone. I order off my computer, which will flag me. And so far, I have had great luck with just about everything that I have ordered from Temu, except for the quality of two tops, but I don't like the material. It's soft, but it collects every piece of fuzz under the sun, and I don't like that. The first item that I wanted to show you that I got from Temu are these boots. I paid $20.38 for these boots. They are a size 5. These are faux suede. They have about a 2-inch heel. The bottom is really durable. I'm getting close. They are naturally scrunched. One looks a little different than the other, but I don't mind that because that looks natural to me. I have a really hard time finding bathing suits, and I paid $8 and change for this bathing suit. It's really hard for me to find a bathing suit. I've always been busty. And you know what happens as you get older, especially as you get, post-menopause, you end up putting on more weight and you get bustier. So in order to accommodate my bust, I had to go a size up. But this is the bathing suit that I got, and it fits me perfectly. As a matter of fact, it goes up higher on the leg. See how high it goes up? But I'm short. So this whole area, this feels loose to me. But I bet if I were in Europe, I would fit right in. I would fit right in. So I'm going to be a little risque this summer, showing more of my butt than I want, but why not? I mean, I want to do that. I want to have fun. I want to be proud of my age and my body, but this is so pretty. It's like a leopard type print on the top, and then the bottom area is solid. And this is heavy duty. This is a tank and short set. Let me move back here so I can hold this up for you guys. Okay, so these are the shorts. Yeah, so I got the extra large because I like loose fitting clothing, particularly in the summertime. I like to feel free. I don't like to be hot and sticky. These shorts have pockets. Gotta love that. And the top is so cute, I think. This outfit comes in many colors, but this is the tank top. I love the silver rivets here. There's a name for these. I forgot what they're called. So this is designed to hang lower, like merge into the shorts, kind of like this. And with some sandals, walking the beach. The material is very, very soft. It's stretchy. It's similar to a rayon, but I don't feel that it's that heavy material that's going to collect everything. And I got it in my favorite color, which is like a bluish turquoise. Yeah, this is more like a light blue. One of my favorite colors. But they have beautiful colors. They have coral, they have yellow, they have rose. I think you could get black, which is very chic if you wanted to wear it out to dinner in the hot summer months with some really nice sandals. Those are my Temu items. And again, I'm going to reiterate, sometimes you get items that don't work out. But the majority of items that I have purchased, I have had good luck. So I would give Temu an 8 out of 10. On to the product that I've been so excited to review for you. The Jones Road WTFoundation. And I also ordered the finely milled powder. But I was really intrigued by the WTFoundation, and I can't tell you how many videos I have watched in the past year. I can't tell you. I'm late to the game because I was trying to decide if this was worth it to me. So it came in this beautiful box. I mean, it's simplicity. Cool, clean makeup. You get a card that comes with it. Very simple. It's packaged so it doesn't move with recyclable material. I can recycle this. And then the packaging for the foundation and for the powder, I love it. Again, simple, very simple. All of this can be recycled. Same with the powder. Very simple packaging. And I know you guys have seen all this. I got the color beige. I did take the test, the test on the website. And I have to tell you, it was spot on based on my experience yesterday. I have not tried the powder yet. I wanted to see how I would feel with just the foundation on my skin. So we will be using both of these today. And I got light as my powder. All right, let's begin this process because I'm sure that you guys are going to be interested in this. If you have the same color skin as I do, if you are my twin as far as around the age group, somewhere in your 60s, or maybe even into your 70s, I would go as far as saying, you know, women that are in their early 80s, if they still like wearing makeup. We can do this together. All right. Let's open up the foundation. The box is really easy to open. So if you are a mature woman and you have some dexterity issues, do not worry about it. Beautiful, beautiful glass, heavy-duty glass jar. Again, the simple packaging, I love it. Actually, you know, this text, this font is one of my favorite fonts. And I can't remember what it's called, but I know it visually. And there is a seal cover on that you will get. You can smell what it smells like immediately after opening up the cover. And I know a lot of people complained about theirs being separated. I did not have that problem yesterday when I opened it. You can see there's an awful lot on the lid, which is what we're going to use. But you can see that there's some oil in here. And I'm not going to stir this up because I don't think that I have to. If yours comes up all broken up and cracked and it needs to be stirred, by all means. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trusty little mirror palette. I put on a light layer yesterday. Today I'm going to put on more. And I'm going to just take my finger, and that is a lot. But I'm doing this on purpose. And I'm going to put this on my mirror. I got a little on my finger here. You can see the oil. There is oil. But this oil is not the harmful oil. I'm just putting that on my skin. All right, let's take my glasses off. You can put this on with your fingers, and you can put it on with a brush. I did not get the Jones Road brush because I have one that's very similar to hers. So let me just brush this in. Some people have mentioned that when they use a brush with the Jones Road, it tends to not look right. Okay, I'm going to get in close. Just was what I did here. I don't see a problem with it. But I tend to be really easygoing when it comes to foundation until I've used it for a long time. But I could tell yesterday when I put this first application on that I was going to love it. I could tell. If the scent is strong, if you do not like spa smells, or if you are sensitive to certain essential oils, and I know that there are people that are because I've worked with the essential oils, and I've been told by some people that they can't handle, they have allergies to them. They can't, the fragrance is too strong, they can't handle it. So this might not be for you. Maybe in the future, Bobbi Brown will come out with one that has a reduced fragrance. but I did not break out. I did not have any problems, and the fragrance does fade over time. Okay, let me put this on. Some people like to warm this up on their fingers as if it's a moisturizer. I did not do that. I just dotted it on my skin. And that is actually a lot. Yesterday, I did not put this much on, but I would have put on two layers yesterday, and I only put on one. And I'm just going to gently rub this in with my fingers. Now, let me tell you one thing about this. It does feel like a moisturizer. It feels like food for the skin. That was my very first impression trying this yesterday. And it reminds me, I'm dating myself here, but it reminds me of an old friend of mine who has since passed away. We were friends for 30 years. She was 20 years older than me. And when she was in her 40s, 50s, and 60s, she sold a brand called Lady Fennell. And I tried researching Lady Fennell, and they're not in business anymore. And I purchased some of the foundation, which came in a jar. And it, not a jar, it came in a glass bottle with a pump. And the pump was even, wow, I mean, for that time, I was young. And I probably should not have been using that foundation then, because my skin was more oily than it is now. Now I have normal to dry skin because of my age. It stays on your fingers. I mean, you can rub it in if you want, but if you're going to touch anything like your glasses or anything like that, you're going to leave fingerprints because it needs to dry down. So I want to say it took a good couple hours for it to really sink into my skin, but I really liked it. This does not feel to me like a foundation that makes you feel like you want to scratch it off with your fingers. It doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like a hydrating, beautifully hydrating moisturizer that has a tint to it. And I'm going to get in close. You can still see my age spots. It doesn't cover up moles or blemishes or anything like that, which is why she has the pencil, which I did not get. I wanted to try this first. Now look at all this product. I did this on purpose. Look at all this product that I still have. This is going to last for a long time. And this also reminds me of, if I wanted to wait and take that to work with me, it is heavy, but if I wanted to put it in my briefcase or, you know, carry it in a separate bag, or you know how sometimes lunch bags have the zipper top, put it in there with some other cosmetics, and then reapply it at, you know, put more on at lunchtime. I feel you can do that with this because it feels like a moisturizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my own concealer because I did not order the pencils. They're in my cart on Jones Road website. I'm going to use my LYS And I'm just going to gently put my concealer on. I don't like that spot. And I want to see how well this pairs with something that isn't Jones Road. Just in case you're not interested in all the products, because not all of us are. All right. I do not have a wet sponge, so I'm going to use my foundation brush to just brush this in. And I'm going to use my fingers to tap this in. You can go up under your eyes with the Jones Road WT foundation, but I believe based on the foundation and how it feels as a skincare, that I will like the sticks. I just know I will. And the other thing that I noticed yesterday that I loved is that there's no collecting of this. Like, there's no collecting of the foundation, the WT foundation, in any of my fine lines and wrinkles. And I love that. Man, I would be an ambassador for her, for this. I saw so many negative reviews on this. And I'm not someone that likes sticky anything on my face. I can't stand it. But this doesn't make me itch. It doesn't make me want to itch my face. And that was always the problem with the sticky foundations. It made me want to itch. This just feels like I put my skincare on and I'm going to bebop out the door and start my day. I thought if you know, Bobby is being conscious of the mature woman's needs, she's probably going to be conscious of the face powder. The face powder is $28. So I'm going to open it up. When you get the face powder, it has a little separator that you can grab onto. And what you're going to do is you're going to twist the separator to open up the holes, which are covered in shipping. And there's a little tab. You just pull that little tab and uncover the holes. The powder will immediately peek out. Let me put some in the lid so you can see. It has almost a peachy yellow, peachy tint to it. And I'm going to take my fluffy brush. I love this as a face powder brush. And I'm going to do the areas that I think would bother me. This is so pretty. I am, and I'm not just saying this, because some of the people that I follow on YouTube, I highly respect. But makeup and skincare and all of the above is a personal decision. It's a personal, you know, way of expressing oneself. And one thing isn't going to be for everyone. But it's taken me a long time. I've seen the whole Jones Road when it first came out. Matter of fact, I did a video on a girl that smeared foundation. I mean, you know, I talked about it in one of my videos, the girl that smeared foundation all over her face, and I didn't even know on TikTok that it was the Jones Road foundation, but it showed up on, like, it showed up the day I was posting a reel on TikTok. And I was like, what is going on here? And I didn't know about any of that drama, or because I'm not into that. I'm a mature woman. I'm not into all that drama. Okay. Take my fluffy brush and I'm going to tap it. See, it does have a kick up. It's a powder. And I'm going to tap it off. It is so finely milled. You can barely see it on my brush. And I'm just going to press it into the areas that I feel will need setting. And I'm using such a minute amount. Now you can do your whole face, but I love the sheen. I love the glow that this foundation gives me. And if there's any area I'm going to touch, it's going to be around my nose, my chin. And I'm just doing a little, you know, the T-zone as everybody calls it. I'm thrilled. I am really, really thrilled. I cannot, I'm actually blown away. It makes me want to get everything. And then stop showing makeup altogether. It really does. The smell, I love it. I have a lot of products that have that spa smell. Matter of fact, when I went to get my hair cut, the stylist used products that have a very similar smell to this. And I just fell in love. I love the whole experience. She was washing my hair, just breathing in that, you know, essential oil. Yeah. Look how much I have left. Now this is mine. I am going to take it with my finger. I'm not throwing that away. If you don't like working with your fingers, you may not like this, but it does not bother me. I'm an artist. I work with my fingers all the time with my job and when I do art, and not as much as I used to. And you can see the oils on my finger. Now, I don't want to waste that. Even though I put some powder on, I'm going to take a little bit more and put it over my lip. I see this as revolutionary. I believe that the Jones Road, what the foundation is, food for the skin. And it makes your skin look very natural, but it gives it this healthy glow. And so if you want to cover up some of the spots on your face that bother you, you may want to get the pencils. And I have them in my shopping cart. I will be ordering those next. And Jones Road also picked out this powder for me. Spot on. Spot on. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. The beige is such a, it's beautiful. I mean, you can't tell. So I would probably just go to under here, and you can apply your makeup as you wish, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to come back with my makeup on, and we will wrap this video up for today. Okay, my friends, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, everyone, this is the finished look of the Jones Road WT Foundation and the Jones Road face powder. I got the foundation in beige and I got the face powder in light. And both are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You wanted an honest opinion. From yesterday trying it to today adding a little more, it's amazing. I don't understand where some of the negative reviews are coming from, other than the fact if you have extremely oily skin, you may not want to purchase this foundation. But I am in the perfect category to be wearing this foundation. If you have normal skin and you're younger, this is great foundation. And it really shouldn't be called a foundation. It really shouldn't be called a skin tint. It should be called food for the skin, moisturizing foundation. Because it does have a tint to it. The claims are that it's your skin but better. That's true. That is absolutely, positively, 100% true. I went downstairs and looked in my magnifying mirror before I completed the rest of my makeup. And I wanted to tell you, all I did was use a very inexpensive bronzer that I have, a very inexpensive cream blush that I have. I use my LYS concealer. I also use the bronzer for eyeshadow. And I used my very favorite mascara, which is the Nobulash mascara. This WTF works with other makeup products. So if you just want to get the foundation, the moisturizing food for the skin foundation, and then use your other products, I don't think you're going to have a problem. Everything else feels so good. I'm really thrilled. And this is going to go in my #1 position. I loved the Polite Society, but that is a foundation. I also did my brows with my very favorite Relove Power Brow in brown. I love this. I mean, this took me seconds. It took me seconds because of the shape of the tip on this. And it has a spoolie, if you like a spoolie. I did not use the spoolie today. This is the tip. So you can use the pointed side, which is right here, for the strokes, and the wide side to go down. It literally takes seconds. I'm going to make sure that I screw it down so I don't mess it up. And then I just put on, you know, one of my favorite lipsticks by Revie Beauty. And I'm good to go. And if I wasn't doing a video, all of this would have taken me less than 15 minutes to do on my own. So I am totally thrilled. This Jones Road WTF is taking first place, first slot in my foundations for this year so far in 2024. If you want a foundation that is going to give you coverage, that is barely going to collect in your fine lines and wrinkles, it will collect. You just have to pat it out with a moist beauty blender. But once you do that, it's done. The Polite Society is excellent. I'm going to do another video on that, a second review to show you how to apply it. If you want medium to full coverage, if you want your skin to look like your skin but better, and you have mature skin and it's dry, this is what you need. And I can tell you from wearing it yesterday and then putting it on today for this video, I did not break out. I could have slept in it because the properties that are in this product are good for the skin. It is like wearing skincare. $44. I paid more for my Polite Society. I think that cost me $52. And then I had to pay for shipping and handling. I got this for free shipping. So I will review the sticks when I get them. And I also am getting one of the moisture bombs. But I'm not going to cash my card out until the end of the month. So my friends, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. And do not be afraid to be yourself, your true self, inside and out, right? I mean, we're all human beings having a human experience, and we're not going to be perfect all the time. But as long as you're trying to be the best version of you, that's all you can ask. And then when you lay your head on your pillow at night, you can take a deep breath, relax, close your eyes, and have a good night's sleep. Okay, my friends, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.